Boom, coming in hot, Chinchy. How we doing, brother?
Coming in hot. I don't know how you're hot. You sent me that video this morning. You do that cold plunge thing. I don't know how you do it. I could see how cold the water was. It's very hard to see how cold water is. That looked terrifying to me.
It was like I think it was sitting at 49 degrees or something, bro. But you know what? It's attacking your inner critic, that inner bitch in you. You know, that's what David Goggins says. I like that little that voice in me. It says, "Don't, dude." Something about the cold plunge, about just mentally and physically, dude. It does so much. Like we talk about the dopamine release. It's earned dopamine. So, you're getting the 250 to 500% of an earned dopamine release for the next few hours, which is incredible. But just the mentality of your brain knows it's hard, and when you get in there and you do it, man, dude, it's something. I feel so good right now, dude. So good.
That's great.
Incredible.
I do it. Like I said, I don't have the funds that you have to buy a cold plunge tub, so I just turn my water already cold on my shower for like a minute at the end. But it does wake me up. It's so hard to do in the winter though, man. You get out of a cold shower in the winter. It's just bone crushing.
Yeah, that's even more of a reason to do it.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Because that voice says it's so cold that you just say, "Turn it up, baby."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, so breaking news, literally.
Yeah, what do you got?
This happened this is why I was like 5 minutes late to get us on here. I'm on the thing. JJ Watt just posted. He posted a picture. JJ Watt, the NFL player, obviously, posted a picture of him and his family and his little baby on the field, and it's like, so great. My kid gets to see his first game ever in my last home game ever. And that's how he announced he's retiring. Very funky, cool way to do it. But I just want to start with that a little bit because this dude, man, not only has been a great football player, but like the philanthropy. What's the word?
Philanthropy. Yeah.
It's a hard word in the morning. Philanthropy he's done has been great. Like he's like an all-timer, man. He's one of the best ever.
Dude, this guy, I love J.J. Watt. Now, obviously, T.J. Watt's here in Pittsburgh too.
Oh, right.
So, he's
who's awesome too.
Both those guys. And so is Derek Watt. Their other brother plays for the Steelers. He's a
that's
fullback.
right. That's crazy.
Yeah. So crazy. But I one thing I remember seeing a documentary years ago on the Watt brothers, and remember J.J. Watt talking about his grandfather had such a big influence on him, and he was saying that like when you're wearing that Watt name on your jersey, that means something. And I just remember them saying it, and he said it was such, passion. So I really believe like the career that he had, the way he played the game, the way his brothers play the game, it's at a different level. And like I love the fact that, he's been such a great player, but dude, he's also a great humanitarian. He's such a great guy on and off the field because I think he represents that Watt name in everything that he does, man. The guy's an absolute beast, but what a career, man. What a career. And I know last year, I don't think it was this year, but last year he had that like heart condition or something. Remember, like
No, he did. It was scary.
Something going on. It was really scary. Yeah, I don't know if it was AFib or what it was, but I know it was a situation. So
probably
maybe this also is a situation where, dude, he's already going to Canton.
Not Cooperstown.
Not Cooperstown.
NFL football.
I don't know if he could swing it or not, but he's not going to Cooperstown. But he's already going to Canton. Obviously what is he, 2-3-time AP, defensive player of the year. Guy's an absolute animal, man.
Yeah.
So good for him. Good for you, JJ, man. Great career. Congrats, dude. And congrats for doing it right, man. I know I tune in to watch you play with the Texans or the Cardinals or whatever just to see that with the way that motor ran.
Yeah.
We ran at a different level.
Yeah, so I'm going to give you some stats right now. Twice led the league in sacks, 20.5 one year, 17.5 another, and then he had 20.5 in another year. Had 16 sacks another year. He's got 111 and a half. But I want to throw that all away because I got this thing 5 times where you saw how great of a person is. Remember Hurricane Harvey was so bad, especially in like the Texas area and all that back then. He raised $37 million for Hurricane Harvey. Think you have a charity. Actually, I want to ask you this. Explain how amazing it is that he raised $37 million and how difficult that is, and how much work he personally had to put in to do that.
Dude, it's mind blowing because that's having a big influence. His name. He knows that his name carries a ton of weight, and I think that's just obviously knowing, that when he goes out there, dude, raising that much money, $37 million. I've raised probably 4 million, over 5 million over the last 11 years. And that's a grind, dude. It is
Yeah.
so hard to raise money. It just is. So for him to come out and raise $37 million, and if you can remember, bro, he was on the front lines.
Oh yeah, he was
like,
in the mix. Yes,
he was
yes.
like, he was not only raising the money, he was like
He was
moving
doing the work.
boxes and loading the trucks, and it was incredible. He was doing the work. So that even more props to JJ Watt for not just raising the money, but getting his hands dirty, taking action, getting out there with the people, and doing his thing. It's incredible.
Yeah. Here, I'm going to give you one more. You're going to love this one. So there's this young lady named Jennifer Simpson. She tweeted this out in, I don't remember what year it was, a couple years ago. Yeah. I have a pair of J.J. Watt women's edition Reebok shoes, size 9, $60. I've worn them twice. They're great shoes. I'm only selling them because we were raising money for my grandpa's funeral. I also have a Watt women's XL Texans jersey, $30. Anyone interested? J.J. Watt responded immediately to her tweet and says, "Don't sell your shoes and jerseys. We'll help with the funeral. I'm sorry for your loss." And he paid for the girl's grandfather's funeral. It's just, and that's not bullshit, right? That's not a PR move. That's a legit thing. That's a legit thing.
That's living it. That's like, a lot of people say, hey, do as I say, not as I do. Like JJ Watt is hey, do as I do. Watch this. We're going to pay for this girl's father's funeral. We're going to, that's who he is though, man. He puts his money where his mouth is. And that's what I mean. Like the bottom line is, you are who you are, whether you have $10 or $20 million, you are who you are. You know what I mean? The way they say, like, if you're an asshole with $10, you're even a bigger asshole with $10 million. If you're a great guy with $10, you're even a better guy with $10 million. And JJ Watt kind of falls into that category. Although I think he has like $200 million.
Yeah, he's doing pretty well. Wait, hold on. Let me pull this up real quick, and then we can move on to some baseball. But let's see if I can find his salaries. Here, JJ Watt. I'm just gonna do this quick. Career earnings. Okay, JJ Watt's. Oof. First of all, he's making $28 million a year now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's well over $100 million. He might be at $200 million. I can't find a full thing here.
What's good about him though and his brothers, like I said, they give back, man. They give back.
Yeah.
To much is given, much is expected. I really believe that. That's scripture reading. To much is given, much is expected, and those guys know that. They've been given a lot. They've been given the ability to play. I even thought that of myself, and my dad and I used to have that conversation. Like, hey, listen, you've been given the ability of eye-hand coordination. You've been given the ability to be able to hit a baseball. And my dad and I had always talked about, like, hey, listen, do not waste it. Do everything you can to get as far as you can. Do everything you can on and off the field to get as far as that you can, and then look back and with no regrets and say, you know what? The good Lord gave me this ability, and I did as much as I could with it. And I think that's like when I see the Watt brothers, man, it looks like they live their life from that adage of like, we've been given this ability, this talent, this size, this work ethic from our family. We're not going to squander it.
Yeah, it's great. It's really great. If you're hearing whistling, Jess is up there whistling at Bella. Here she is again, barking. Bella, 2 days in a row, barking. We had some fans call me out for being a little too hard on Bella yesterday, actually.
Did they?
Yeah. Oh, now look who's coming. Now Macy's coming. Here we go. There's a Mace.
There you go. Hi, Mace.
She'll hop on there. Here, Macy, come say hi quick.
Hi, Mace. Mace, where you going?
Oh, she hears you, and she's like, who the fuck's talking to me? Anyway, sorry. All right, so that's good for J.J. Watt. We love him. I guarantee we're not seeing the last of him, by the way. I bet he gets on TV and keeps doing his philanthropic work. All right. Yeah. Now, let's get back to, this is our daily topic now. Correa, bro. You're locked in on this. Yeah. You're very nervous about this situation. Yeah. What's your take?
Well, it just looks like, there's definitely something here. You know what I mean? It looks like, I bet you the Mets are going to get this done, but I bet you it's not going to be for 12 years, 315. I just feel like,
I think you're right.
Or there's going to be some clause in there about what they're looking at. So we'll see what happens here. But obviously, you saw the Giants bailed on Correa because of this. It says New York Post Mike Pumas put the chances of the two sides finding common ground at 55%. So we'll see.
We'll see. You know what this reminds me of? Shoot, I should have researched this before because it just popped into my head now, though. But Who was a dude? He bounced back and forth between the Red Sox and the Texas Rangers. Really good hitter. I think he was on a Red Sox championship team with Dempster and those guys. Oh, what the heck is his name? And he had like signed with the Rangers for like $15 million a year, but then he had medical problems, and then the Red Sox got him for like
Napoli,
Mike Napoli.
Mike
Isn't
Napoli.
it? Didn't his numbers got bounced and bounced and bounced because of medicals, and he wound up making less and having to take a 1-year deal, but had a great year, and wound up getting a 3 or 4 year contract on the back end of that.
Right.
I kind of think because they're saying other teams have now reached out, because other teams are probably reaching out to your point, saying, hey, you might not get $315 million, but we'll give you $200, and like. Yeah. It's probably like lowball battling, and it's almost to a point where I almost think, I don't know, like, should he punt on himself and prove himself for a year again? Or is that dangerous? Like, how do you play this game, man?
I think that's dangerous. I think that's dangerous at this point because he signed, 3 years, $105 million with the Twins.
Right.
And then bailed and then opted out of that contract after having a nice year to get this big deal. So I think he takes it, listen, even if it's a little less than $12 million, it comes down to 200 some million. I'm taking it.
It's $200 million. That's
$200 million, bro. You know what that's going to do for you? That's a lot of groceries.
It's a lot of groceries. A lot of boxes of ziti. I actually don't really often do this. I've just bought Mega Millions tickets. Do you see how much Mega Millions is?
No, how much?
Hold on, I'm pulling it up right now. Jackpot. There's something called Jack Pocket now where you can buy lottery tickets on your phone. How's this number look for you, Case? Can you read that?
Oh,
$565 million.
Million.
What would be okay?
Chinchy, I hope you win. If you do, give me a couple mil.
If I do, we can finally hire a staff for the show. We don't have to do as much work.
My son Jake says to me the other day, he's like, Dad, I see all these podcasts. They got like guys sitting on couches with mics, and I go, yeah, they have a whole production staff.
Yeah,
they got 6 cameras. You know what I mean? They got guys from different angles. This is me and Chinch. This is me and Chinch just bootlegging it, putting it together.
Yeah, no, it's so funny. I was listening to this podcast the other day. I meant to text you, and it's like, oh, it was the Office ladies, the girls from who talk about the 2 girls who were on The Office who talk about it every week, each episode. It's a phenomenal podcast. But at the very end, every time I get so upset because, they do that kind of like closing credits line. So somebody must have had to read this, and they're like, we like to thank our sponsors, this people and that person and that person. And then they run through the list of the production staff, and it's like, executive producer, this guy, associate producer, this person, audio director, this person, video supervisor, this person, social media coordinator, this person. And I'm like, what the fuck? I won't say it out loud. I'm like, golly gee, it's just me and Sean. Like, imagine we had all those people. We'd be we'd be up against
that lottery ticket, bro. It's time.
If I land that lottery ticket, we're gonna get a staff, and you're gonna take down Rogan. You're gonna take out Rogan. We're gonna take down name anybody out there. You're gonna take them all down.
Yeah.
If I win this lotto,
big ones. Yeah, right.
What we got? We got
so
Rogan
behind those guys.
We got It's so funny. Everybody at home. This is something I'll take you behind the curtain a little bit. We are in a very nice position. We are very highly up in like kind of like the most viewed and download podcasts like in the world for sports. However, the difference between like 100 and like the top 20 is like millions and millions of viewers and millions of dollars. Right. And we're not in the millions of dollars stage yet.
We're in the zero. Yeah. We're the $0.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm sorry, I digress. I'm just really excited.
Hang on 1 second. There's a package at the door. Hang
on. Oh, exciting.
Don't know what this is.
Oh, you want to open it live on TV?
What this is?
Wait, open it. Don't say what it is.
You want to see what this?
Yeah, I want to see what this is.
All right,
you're gonna have to get it.
Let me get it.
Do it right. Get a knife. Don't try to peel it. That's the worst thing you can do. All right. Sean is running into the other room. I'll do a little play-by-play. So he just got a package at his door. He came back. It looks. It's like a long, rectangular thing. My guess would be there's like a baseball bat or something inside there. He's still looking for a knife.
Here it comes, Chinch.
Oh, here he comes. All right, great. He's coming back.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, this is great. This is like a antique roadshow or something. All right. Oh, don't put. Sean, don't pull the knife towards you. You got to put it away
Chinch,
from
don't
you.
worry, you're not my mom. You're not my mom.
That terrified me just now.
Oh my
Good
gosh,
Lord.
I know what these are.
Is this good? Is this allowable on the show?
Arrows.
Arrows?
Yes.
What do you mean? Do you have a bow and arrow set?
Hang on.
What is happening? This is unbelievable.
Hang on. Let me see if I can do this.
Wait, you're gonna
Can
shoot
you
it?
see me right here?
Oh, you're gonna do yes.
No, I'm gonna-
No, you got. Okay, I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. Okay, wait. Turn. Okay.
I'm nervous.
Wait. Explain what you're. Well, I know exactly what you're gonna do because it's a
Dude,
thing you did at the
These
hero
arrows
thing.
right here.
Okay. Explain what
These
you're
arrows
about.
right here.
Explain what you're about to try to do.
You know, do something hard every day. Well, it really messes with your mind. You take this arrow tip right here, put it on your neck, but you put it at the bottom part where the bone is, and then it really puts pressure on it. But then you walk into the wall and it breaks, and it's like getting in the cold plunge, but a different level.
You're not gonna do this right now, are you?
Chinch, can you see it right here?
I can see. Yes, this is perfect. Wow, that guy just
ready?
scared the shit out of me. You got that? What is that? Oh my god. Okay, wait. Let me just explain to everybody who's just listening. Oh my god, he did it. Are you okay? Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Oh my god, you just scared the shit out. All right, everybody. He just broke
See
an
it?
arrow
See it?
in half. Yes, I see it. He broke an arrow, like with a steel tipped arrow, right? Was that a real arrow?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's got an arrow.
It's a real arrow.
Good
You
gracious.
put it right here, and you walk into it, boom, to the wall, and let's go. Now you feel incredible.
When you just went down, I thought two things. I was like, oh my God, my friend's hurt. And then I was like, oh my God, this is going to go viral. I can't believe you just did that. I cannot believe you just
my
did
friend's
that.
hurt.
Does it hurt?
Chinch, I got to get you one of these. Yeah, it's definitely uncomfortable. And then as you're going into the wall, it's not breaking. You're like, and it starts going into your jugular.
Gullet. Oh my God.
And then it breaks.
I can't believe
Then
you
it breaks.
just did that.
What happened?
I just got so scared. Dude, you went down. You like went down. I was like, oh my God, did it go through his neck?
You know what these are for? These are for Breakthrough Pro, baby. I'm doing these with my kids.
I'm in shock right now. And I'm like,
on the last day, we're gonna break arrows in our neck with our necks.
I don't know what to say. Like,
Hey.
I'm so scared. That was terrifying. I'm wide awake now. I can go on with my day. When you hunched over at the end, folks, I gotta tell you, he took an arrow and put it into his neck, and had it up against a wall, and he walked through the arrow into the wall, and the arrow broke in half, and then he went down for a second, and he jumped right back up. I'm terrified. I can't believe he just.
Well,
I can't believe he just did.
I went down for effect.
Oh, I figured that. But
No,
you
it
got
wasn't
me.
effect. It wasn't effect. I went down because I was like, wow, I did it.
Oh, you went down like
It
out of
was so
excitement.
good. Look at that.
Dude, that's unbelievable.
Yeah, I was like, let's go.
This is a clip.
Yeah.
I gotta send this out.
Only reason I did it is because we're doing this show right now.
No, this is great. That was like
I was
almost
like, I
watching
can't
like.
not open up the arrows and not do it.
That's
Yeah.
like when you watch like
Incredible.
Cops Live and you're like, oh wow, they're actually shooting. Like this dude just put an arrow through his neck. I can't believe you just did that just now. That was unbelievable. You got to send this to all your boys who taught you that trick.
So
I'll
great,
do a
dude.
clip. I'll do a
So
clip, and you
great.
got to go to our. You have to go to our YouTube page, people. Like you have to watch this
Check
in
it
real
out.
time. The fact that this guy went, and they
I
just
wanna
got
see it
to
in
your
slow
door,
motion, Chinch.
dude. I
It
thought
just
you.
got to me right now. The guy just delivered.
I
It.
know. I figured it would have taken you like at least a couple days to like psych yourself up for doing that, and then you just pull it off on a live
There's a
record.
full one.
Don't do
There's
it,
a
by the
full
way.
one right here, brother.
Oh my
I
god.
won't.
Oh my god. Yeah, no,
One's
you
enough.
did.
One's enough.
One's enough. You proved your point. Holy shit.
All right, well, Chinchy, listen, bro. Not only we're talking J.J. Watt, we're breaking arrows, talking Correa. I'm going on Brett Boone's podcast in
Go.
5 minutes. So
Brett Boone is one of the funnier dudes.
he's got a great podcast too.
He
So
does.
If you haven't ever listened to his podcast, go check it out. I don't know. It's called. We'll just type in Brett Boone. Podcast.
No, Brett Boone podcast. He also has one of the greatest heads of
Yeah.
hair of any man I've ever seen before in my life.
No, dude, he's such a good dude.
Yeah.
I played with him in 1998. Scared,
He
scared
looks
me
like
to death. I was
he looks
oh,
like
God.
he looks like Kurt Russell now. And that's a compliment.
Kurt
Doesn't he?
Russell.
Kurt Russell would play him in a
So
movie.
good.
All right, dude. Go
So
do
good.
that. I'm
All right,
I'm
bro.
gonna go
All right,
like
Gigi.
get my heartbeat back in pace. All right, brother. Love you, man. I'll talk tomorrow.
Love you, man. All right, brother. I'll see you, man.
See ya.
It's all mental. See ya.